Yo, what's going on, guys? The Kitty G, and I'm back again on EGTV. How you guys doing? Today, what we're going to be talking about, you already know how we do it. We do the picks and predictions for the game, score lines and winners, everything going through the Premier League this week. We talk a little bit about what happened last week because we have to. Magnificent game versus Manchester United versus Liverpool. Liverpool beat them 5-0 at Old Trafford. We got to get into that once NEEKS comes, right? But I got a whole panel for you guys. Shout out to everyone here. We got Mo back on top. We got Hussam here. We got Alan and Samuel making his premiere on the prediction show. So shout out to all the guys. Let me just quickly tell you guys who's in the lead right now. You got Mo in the lead, Hussam second, Alan tied for first of all. Hussam and Mo are tied for first.
I was about to say.
Alan and NEEKS are tied for third. And fifth, there's a tie between me and Patrick. That's how I'm going to say it. So there you go. What do you guys
Listen, all I want to say is on goal difference and on alphabetical order, I win this league. So that's all.
Absolutely.
Listen, I was top most of the weeks, and H comes before M. So technically I'm first. It's just,
I had the start that I had, yeah, and you can't just let it go again this week. Nah, I get it. It's cool, bro.
Okay.
No, but we have to big you up for climbing back up the table. There are other people on this panel that we can, we can't share the same energy for. No names mentioned. Alan, no names mentioned. So it's just how it goes sometimes in the prediction.
You've
so
got an extra week on me.
No, listen, you come on, you give it the big ones.
Okay.
Not so long, Hussam.
You're not going to be first.
Let's be honest, yeah. In true Spurs fashion, yeah, you came in, had a flying start, and now you've run out of steam, bro. It is what it is. We forgive you, bro. You're doing the true thing.
All right, okay. We'll see.
I like it better this way. I'm going to keep it this way. But guys, do me a favor. Everybody watching right now, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And people watching on Facebook, this video is ending on Facebook. You have to watch the rest of the video by joining us on YouTube. So please do that right now. Thank you, guys. Now, let's get started. Everybody here. What happened this past week? It's been an interesting week. First of all, in our fantasy points, you do realize we had a terrible week collectively, all of us, everybody.
What do you mean?
Except for a couple people. Hussam had an above average week. This week was a bad week for majority of people. I got 5. Patrick got 3, Hussam got 7, Alan got 5, Mojo got 3, and NEEKS got 5. Usually, these kind of weeks, when there's a lot of things going on that we got scores wrong, somebody doesn't end up with a ridiculous score like 7. Hussam, 7 was a good score this week. You that brought you back. But guess what? Mo kept his spot. Alan just creeped up out of nowhere into third place and tied with Patrick. NEEKS fell down the pecking order. And I'm just holding that L every week. What's going on? I need to get out of that bottom spot.
No, but you've equaled Patrick, so that's good. You can beat him this week.
Yeah.
You can come out of the relegation battle. I just want to say it's interesting how NEEKS got 5 points and his team held 5, but we're not going to start there. I'm going to wait for him to come. I'm going to wait for him to come in now. I just want to start with my agenda. Like, I actually have an agenda. What is the purpose of Norwich Football Club? I need someone to explain. Why are Norwich in the Premier League? Wallahi, I would much rather go to League 2 and find a team that's willing to fight, at least on the football pitch, than Norwich. No, you see, the problem is Norwich are not doing a Burnley, so they're not even parking in the bus. They're not doing a Leeds and being entertaining. They're just like a little bit of everything, and it doesn't work. It's like putting ketchup, mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and like hot sauce, everything just in one sauce and thinking it will work. With Norwich, the problem is they're not fast. They're not strong. They're not technical. Like, it's just a bunch of like players who are just like a bit of everything. So you're just watching basically, what's the prototype of a Norwich player? He can pass. That's it. Full stop. That's the Norwich player right there. For you.
On the sandwiches, all right. If I look at Norwich, right, I know this is about to be random, but I look at Norwich as a chicken and chocolate sandwich. It's just nasty, disgusting. There's no reason for it to exist.
Man said chicken and chocolate.
There's no reason for it to exist. It's like there's no need for it. We don't want them here. Listen, Norwich are too good for the Championship and too bad for the Premier League. We should create a new division just for Norwich and West Brom. All right, we call it the Premier League, a B-Tech Premier League. Only Norwich and West Brom play each other every season because that's the only way.
Say it as it is, Samuel. Say it as it is. They deserve a 5-year ban from this league. What do they bring to the table? Someone. Please, at least last time they were a little bit entertaining.
No. I'll give you what they bring to the table. Like, I'll tell you, They've got a nice. Is it the second or third kid? I dig one of their kids. Like it's so beautiful. It's nice. They bring vibes here, guys. They're just happy to be here, man. Like let them be here. Let them give us the goals, bruv. We scored 7 past them, bro. Do you understand being there in person to see those 7 goals on a 12:30
without
kickoff?
Lukaku?
Oh my God, no Lukaku, no Werner, like the list goes on, bro. We didn't need nobody else to be there, bro. It was just goals galore. Do you want to score? You want to score? You want to score? You have one.
Listen. The only good thing about Norwich is their goal music, and they don't even score goals.
Oh my days. No,
Mason Mount, I believe, didn't score a goal for like 26 games, and then scores a hat-trick against Norwich. Like you see any bum in the Premier League who hasn't scored a goal, like plenty of bums in this league. Like, you know, I'll say even a bum from my team, like someone like an Origi or a Minamino. With Chelsea, it's Werner. You know, with Arsenal, it's Pepe. When you come up against with Tottenham,
wait a goddamn minute. You mentioned Origi.
Listen. No, I'm gonna make my point. Like every single bum. Like with Tottenham, it's Harry Kane. Every single bomb can come up against Norwich and score goals. That's literally like you'll see against Leeds. Like they've just been horrendous this entire season. They're gonna come up against Norwich and smash them because that's just what Norwich do. Useless, wallahi, useless.
Are we gonna let him just compare Origi to Kane and Timo Werner? Like,
Origi has won Champions League, man.
Timo Werner is not a bum to me, all right. He's a
I thought you didn't go on
appreciated
trophies,
club,
Suzanne.
innit?
I thought you didn't go on trophies. You went on
Mojo,
personal things, didn't
you don't need to do a Jody Morris. Relax.
Bro, I appreciate the play. Oh, man said you don't need to do a Johnny. Bro, that was absolutely unnecessary. You know it. They really, yeah. Like I actually like True Jody, bro. I watch a lot of his stuff. That was one of the most uncomfortable things to watch, and I'm like, talk about just not reading the room and just not realizing why that was not appropriate, man.
Mojo, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me because we all do spaces together, except Samuel. But hopefully after this, we can get you on a space. You know what this reminds me of? Certain man who I should not say their name, but when they walk into a space, they immediately unmute and speak.
Yeah,
and they don't read the room. That's literally what happened. Like through like what did he expect Jody Morris to say? Did he expect him to go like, yeah, Werner's shit? Like, what are you actually expecting?
So bad, bro. It wasn't nice, man. The thing is, right? Generally speaking, I can't even say these lot don't have ball knowledge because I know that they do because they've shown it before. I just thought it was a very bad pick. Like, how did you lot think that was going to be an appropriate thing to have with somebody that is also associated with Chelsea as strongly as Jody Morris is? He's not going to cuss anybody, bro. His loyalty still with
Mo. It is a surprise because these men, I think last season, decided to put West Ham and Everton watching them over the North London derby last season, saying that was a bigger game.
Like, for real.
It is a surprise.
Forget about that.
I mean, low-key, that's not that inaccurate, bro. Because of the North London derby has been
about everything. Rory said in the same stream he doesn't have Sky. This is a man who gets paid to watch football.
He doesn't have what?
Give opinions on football. He doesn't have a Sky membership.
Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's mad.
Fair enough. Each to their own, man. Do what you gotta do.
Premier League. Bet police. This man has been illegally streaming games there for the past couple of years.
I'm just not involved, bro. He can do what he likes, bro. To me, if he talks rubbish, then I'm gonna call him out then. But otherwise, just can't be bothered with him. To be honest with you, man, I'm not the biggest fan.
There you go. All right. So let's get into the other games. What happened in the Spurs game? Antonio bopped you guys.
Bro,
I'm done with Nuno already. You can go. I've had enough. I've said it for weeks as well. I don't think he's not the guy to take us forward.
What happened to trusting a process? What happened to
that's
having managers?
That's not me. That's Arsenal fans. I'm not that gullible. So for me, he's just not good enough. His tactics are awful. No tactics. He just sits everyone behind the ball. Yeah, for me, he just needs to go. I'm done with him already. I hope. Well, I don't hope. I always hope we win, but we're just going to lose to Man United.
Man United fans are
we're going to lose to him. We're going to lose to Man. No, I don't want us to lose. We're going to lose to Man United, and I hope he goes after that. I really do, because unlike Arsenal fans who are gullible and put up for things for years and all that, no, I just want a better manager to come in to improve us, because Nuno's not the guy.
Just out of interest, Alan, who's the better manager? Who are you getting?
It could be anyone, really. Like I say, money talks.
You ain't getting Conte. Come on, you already rejected.
I never said Conte.
No.
Give me
But
a
were you
name.
saying it could be anyone? Like, do you not have a preference for somebody that you would want to come and take
I
over?
want a manager that can play football and actually have progressive football. That would be anyone from your Potter to your Ten Hag, anyone like that who can play.
Graham
good
Potter would
attacking
do
football.
so well at Tottenham, by the way. All jokes aside, he actually would do well.
Yeah, I'll take the L on that. I said no, he wouldn't do a good job. I think he would. So, but Nuno was a cheap option over a short period of time, and I just want him out the door.
I'm just saying, yeah. Don't rule out David Moyes, bro, because this man just beat you guys, then went to Man City and also took them out of the League Cup.
But
why would they leave West Ham, though?
Exactly.
I think David Moyes is only able to play a certain type of football with a certain team.
By the way, West Ham could win the Europa League. I'm saying this right now. David Moyes has no reason whatsoever to leave West Ham. He generally has zero reason because the fans love him. Finally, after 2 years, the fans love him, and he's winning. He's winning in the league. He's winning in the Europa League, and he's winning even in the Man City Cup against Man City. So he's doing like loads of good things. David Moyes. Like, I genuinely, if I was in his place, I would be the stupidest person on earth if Spurs come calling and I leave West Ham for them, because West Ham are in so much of a better state than Tottenham Hotspur. Like, it won't work.
Yeah.
Sharky,
Big up Sharky,
come on,
man.
you irons.
Yes, Sharky is my resident West Ham fan. Big up to you, Sharky.
There you go. Come on, you irons. I'm not gonna lie. Antonio, we have to speak about Antonio. Antonio is absolutely balling, guys. Let's be real. He is a man possessed.
There's a comment he made, I think it was Kurt Zuma, right? Earlier in the week, Kurt Zuma said, "I'm not scared of Harry Kane because I have to face Mikel Antonio every week of training." And he wasn't wrong, bro. And Mikel Antonio right now, I'll say it, he's one of West Ham's best ever players, if not the best ever player to play for West Ham in the Premier League. The amount this guy don't know. Listen, the amount this guy has done.
No. They've had
I know they had he's done more.
One of the best.
Yeah.
And then I have no argument.
No, but he's done more than what Payet did. Payet only got West Ham to like 6th place. He never got into.
No. I'm gonna
He's
need you
done
to
more for them.
Dimitri Payet was a flipping bowler, bro. Like,
yes, he was but look at he's done more for West Ham. Look, he got West Ham into the Europa League. He's banging goals in the Europa League.
Samuel, why do all Arsenal fans try to be controversial?
Problem, bro. Stats are blinding.
Samuel, we need to expand your knowledge back further as well. It ain't just last.
Yes, I know Di Canio was there, but
Di Canio, Defoe.
Yes, I know Di Canio was there.
Di Canio, exactly. Paulo Di Canio is the Premier League icon, not just West Ham. Like, he's a Premier League icon.
You need to expand knowledge a bit further.
I'm going into Europe. He's done more in Europe, all right? Di Canio never had a chance of playing Europe. I know because
done more in Europe.
They got into Europe. They never even qualified for the Europa League with Dimitri Payet. With Anthony, they got in. And
so is David Moyes their best ever manager then?
Well, no, they certainly he isn't. Right, I'm sure there's a manager who had
Leave studio right now. Leave studio right now if you're gonna say that.
Listen, I believe if they win, they're Europa League contenders and they'll count on Antonio to win them the Europa League. He is the man.
Listen, Europa League final is going to be West Ham versus Barcelona. I'm saying it with a straight face. I'm not even joking. That's genuinely going to be the Europa League final. And West Ham are going to beat Barcelona. I have a question. Is Mikel Antonio better than Cristiano Ronaldo?
This year he has been in the Premier League.
You know what? He makes a good question, though.
Oh, my God.
As of right now, no. If you look at
I'm not going to entertain this conversation, guys.
I know.
Cristiano Ronaldo's no. Is Mikel Antonio right now performing better? He's not. I'm not saying better player.
That's the better to say perform better. Saying he's a better player. Just whoever said that, slap yourself and take
just listen to the way.
Alan, I'm talking about right now. Obviously, I'm not that dumb.
Right now.
The way you ask that question, if somebody cooks it up based on their answer, bro, I'm not involved. I'm not even trying to be getting cooked like that.
Listen, I tried to get an assist and set someone up, but no one fell for it. So I'm happy. You guys read.
Not me, bro.
No, but Mikel Antonio has been on the probably in the league the best striker on form. Definitely.
You've been hanging around with Ibrahim too long in spaces.
How am I hanging around with Ibrahim too long?
Because that was his take. Remember, literally, he said that the other day. I was like, yo, you're on something. You need to relax.
Listen, he's on 6 goals, man. He's like the third highest scorer with Premier League. So
Aubameyang's on 7 in all competitions.
So
yeah, because he's
that counts in Premier League. No,
West Brom kids, bro. Don't say all competition.
Also, Aubameyang has a dead trim, so that rules him out of the conversation.
What?
His trim is dead. I've seen better trims down the road.
And you got Mane in your team. Come on, Mohamed Salah's going all the way back. He's got the expired trim that goes
Well,
on.
Mane has won the Champions League.
Mane has
Arsenal
to
have
add
never won the
colour.
Champions
We're
League.
talking about trim.
Oh, come on, guys.
What's
His
that got
trim
to
is
do-
bigger than your club.
Nah.
Unbelievable.
Okay, yeah. Let's just get into
Anyway.
the predictions. Let's just get into the predictions. Before we go any further, guys, do me a favor, smash that like button. We currently have 24 people in the chat. If you can do me a favor, every single one of you guys smash that like button. We only have 7 likes. What's going on, guys? Easy peasy, beautiful cover girls. Let's do it. Anyways, let's get it. Why are you guys laughing? Anyways, don't laugh.
No.
It's not that funny.
No, normally when you say about the likes not being good enough, sometimes like put me full screen. So I was expecting him to say that, but he didn't say it this time.
I was waiting for Regal to do it, but anyway, no, I'm not gonna do it. If you put me full screen, I won't say it.
No
Should have
way,
done it earlier on.
Mo, I'm not getting involved in this shit.
Yeah, he's damn right, bro. There's no way.
Listen, I tried to set someone up, but no one fell for it, so I'm disappointed because
Oh,
I
hell
asked
no.
it in my head. I meant on form, but I asked it in a way where I said player. No one fell for it. I just because when someone said he asked a good question, I was like, come on, Samuel, please say it, but he didn't say it. So I was like,
Okay, so guys, first thing, Arsenal Leicester. Question is, how many Leicester players get into an Arsenal combined 11? With Leicester.
All of them.
Quite a few.
Look at
If
look.
you see all of them, I don't know
I
who.
wanted the reaction. I'll be honest with you, lot. All of them. Look at you, lot.
Listen, I'm
You
not
see-
I'll tell you who gets in. I answered this in a reply to your tweet. I'm answered it here. Schmeichel gets in. Johnny Evans gets in. Bro,
They're gonna
wallahi,
right
if you
now
say
that Ramsdale-
wallahi, if you say Ramsdale is better than Schmeichel, mute your mic and don't speak
No, I'm
for the
looking
next
right now.
10 minutes.
Okay, no, I'll take Ramsdale over Schmeichel for Arsenal. And Igal can back me up on here. Because Ramsdale, what he's done.
Ramsdale has performed better than
Oh my
Schmeichel this
God.
season in the league.
Exactly.
But,
Look at what Ramsdale. Look at his.
but we have to look at longevity. We cannot say Tomiyasu over Ricardo Pereira. Let's be honest. We cannot do something.
See, I knew this was coming. I'm not even gonna lie.
So hold on, Ramsdale's better.
Let me just finish my
over
answer
Schmeichel
because
in what
this
aspects? What
is
aspects?
way too blasphemous.
Okay,
This is
no. Let
blasphemous.
everyone
How is
just
that
say their
right?
players. So
I'll
everyone-
genuinely tell you who genuinely starts, okay? Because I said Schmeichel, I said Johnny Evans, Castagna gets in, Ricardo Pereira gets in, Soumare gets in, Tielemans gets in from the midfield, and Vardy up front. 7 players. So you'd have 3 compared to them.
Hi Dizzy. Everyone's in love with Dizzy in the chat. Big up Melina, big up James Harden, big up Jordan.
Yeah, big up
Williams.
Malino.
Shout out Beast Best in the World 13X Snake Eyes saying Ollie, please, all the clubs in the Prem should pray for this.
Only in.
Ollie in, please. Yep, definitely.
So the Arsenal boys, quickly, what makes Ramsdale better on what stats?
No.
What's
I
the-
personally think it's too soon to say Ramsdale over.
Yeah, fact.
Because statistically, if you learned about statistics and stuff like that, statistically, the best keeper in the league this season, say because of shots faced and save percentage, is Hugo Lloris. Look at it, top keeper with the stats because the amount of shots he's faced. If it weren't for him, we would have lost so much more. Statistic-wise, Hugo Lloris is top of the Premier League. I don't agree with that because he's conceded loads of goals. But you got to just because Ramsdale's coming in only conceded 2 in 4 games, 5 games. You think he's the best? Arsenal fans do this all the time. Most deluded fan base. It's ridiculous. It really is. As soon as
Okay,
a player
so-
has 2
No,
or 3 good
man,
games, best in the
Okay.
I
world.
hated Arsenal fans, but you lot got me agreeing with a Spurs fan. But he's got a point, man. That's
okay,
all.
let's forget about deluded fan base and all that stuff. Let's talk about the actual facts here. Leicester versus Arsenal. Talk about who you guys are picking, and if you were to do a combined 11, just say how many players from Arsenal team gets into Leicester's team, because clearly you guys are saying Leicester have more players than us. So how many players from Leicester's team gets into Arsenal's team?
3.
It's close. I'd say you can make an argument for either 6 of one, 5 of the other, or the other way around. It's
I would
that
say
close.
2 players from Arsenal get in my opinion. The rest I'll pick Leicester players.
The thing is,
People in the
guys,
comment
Leicester
section.
haven't been good defensively at all as well this season.
No,
That's the
they
other
haven't
thing.
been.
I've watched Leicester play, and I'm not going to lie.
That's why I only said Evans, because Sionchu has been horrendous. Fofana has been injured. And the guy next to Sionchu has also been horrendous. So I forgot his name, sorry. So
Tielemans has been the only good player.
Amarte, yeah, Amarte.
Tielemans and Vardy has been saving them all season. Let's be honest. Tielemans and Vardy have been their best players, And everyone always talking about Vardy this, Vardy that. Realistically, if Vardy's injured this game, they're much lesser side, and we should be beating them easily.
Igal, I can tell you right now, combined 11, just off the top of my head. I'd say Schmeichel, Castagna, Ricardo Pereira, Johnny Evans, Gabriel from Arsenal, because he stepped up in the last 6 games. We can't ignore that. Midfield for me is going to be Somare. It's going to be, what's his name? Tielemans. And I'd say from Arsenal, Emil Smith-Rowe, because he's been playing well. Better than Maddison this season on form. Up top, because Maddison has been shite as well this season. Up top, I'd say Vardy. I'd say the problem is for Leicester, even their front players haven't been as impressive, bar Vardy. That's the issue. So then this becomes a discussion, because Pepe isn't getting into any combined 11, even with my neighbor's team. So we can ignore that. So you could argue for Saka, you could argue for Aubameyang. From Leicester's side, you could argue for Iheanacho, I'd say. So you probably have an argue. I think Emil Smith-Rowe, Gabriel, and probably a third player. Getting possibly a fourth, but that would be Aston.
Okay, Mo, what's your prediction for the game?
Prediction for the game, I'm seeing a Leicester win. I'm not gonna lie to nobody, man. I think Leicester will win this game, and I think they have definitely been improving as a team. I thought they handled Brentford really well in their last game, very honestly. Like, I generally thought they were going to struggle very badly, but they handled them well. And I said this quite a while back. I think I haven't been on here for quite a while, but that win against Man Utd for me was a turning point for Leicester in the Premier League in particular. I thought that performance for me showed me a lot more of what I expected from them this season. So I'm predicting a 2-0 win for Leicester, and I think they're at home. I think they've got a good, strong squad, and then I feel like they're going to do this.
There you go. Man said 3-1 in the comment section. People in the comment section, give me your predictions. By the way, NEEKS went with the exact same scoreline as you. You went 2-1. NEEKS went 2-1 also, right? And then I've gone with a 2-1 Arsenal win, in my opinion. I think we have enough to beat them. We beat them last year with Willian and Pepe, so I think we can do it again. Let's just remember that. What are you saying, Samuel?
Listen, our team has gotten better. I think Leicester, yes, they've turned the corner, but I still think we got a better team than them as of right now. We have more confidence in them, so we're going to go into the King Power with a 2-0 win. Keep a clean sheet.
2-0. Okay, Alan.
2-1 Leicester. So Leicester, that Man United win has kicked them into gear. Then obviously going to Brentford, which has been notoriously difficult for teams to go there, and they, beat them as well. Arsenal are playing better football than they were at the beginning. That's not a lot being said there because it wasn't that good. But Arsenal fans, again, I mean, who have you actually bet? When you went to Brighton, away to Brighton, you should have come away with a 2-3-0 loss. They absolutely spanked you. Aston Villa were poor when they played us a couple of weeks ago when we were struggling for a win. They came over. They're trying to now back 5, which they can't play. They're getting torn apart by everyone, Aston Villa, at the moment. Because you beat them 3-1, which I expected. I put it down as a draw. I was like, no, why did I do that? Because Aston Villa are a thing. So I take the L for predicting that. You should have beaten them, and you did beat them. But it's an expected result for me. I didn't see that as a shock result that you beat Aston Villa because they're playing quite badly at the moment. But all of a sudden, Arsenal fans again, we're back with this, with that. No, you're going to go to Leicester and they're going to beat you.
Okay,
listen, I like this. I like this. When everyone's against us, we always do well.
Hussam,
relax.
Nice
You're not that relevant, man. Relax.
Hussam, genuinely nice. Go ahead, Hussam.
Listen, if Arsenal win, I wouldn't be surprised. If Leicester win, I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm going to take a punt down the middle. I'm going to say a draw. This ends 2-2. I think both teams' defenses isn't good. Both teams offensively aren't as good as they were last season, bar a few players who are shining in the team, like the Vardy, like the Aubameyang, like the Bukayo Saka. I'm in love with Bukayo Saka. I would generally take him into Liverpool tomorrow. I just want to say I love Alan's agenda against Arsenal. Like, I absolutely love it. Like, I love, because Alan is the quietest, nicest guy you can meet on YouTube. But when it comes to the Arsenal topic, Alan is just hot-headed and ready to fight, and I love it. So, look, this game, I'm going to go 2-2. I feel like this probably ends in a draw. It's either going to be 1-1 or 2-2, but because of the state of both attacks and defenses like put together, I probably say it's probably going to be 2 goals each instead of them, being 1 goal each.
There you go. People in the comment section giving their predictions. I seen Tim give a 3-1 prediction, 2-2, 2-1 Leicester from Mustafa, 2-1 from a Chelsea fan there, CFC time. Imagine saying we're irrelevant, LOL. There you go.
You are.
I wish Leicester wins 3-0. I want to see the excuses from Ty LOL. 3-1 Leicester. Just to let you know, Patrick also predicted a 2-2. As we all know, that's his favorite.
Oh
That's
my God.
Right,
Said
Desmond.
2-2. What the hell?
He loves
Patrick is
saying
in last place. Can I change my prediction?
2-2. Okay,
Has
next.
he had 1 week where he hasn't said 2-2 still?
No, there hasn't.
Oh, Patrick,
single
every week
he
there's
said
like
2-2
5
once.
2-2s every week.
By the way, he has said 2-2 this week only twice. So we'll get to that. Burnley, Brentford. By the way, NEEKS has gone for a Brentford win. Patrick has gone for a Brentford win. And I'm going to start us off. I've gone for a Brentford-Burnley draw. If you guys don't know, Brentford's goalkeeper has recently gotten injured. David Raya. That's his name, I think. Am I correct? Yeah, David Raya.
Yeah.
And their backup goalkeeper is going to be in. So I'm thinking that since they're going to have a new goalkeeper in, it might get them off their A game. And Burnley have yet to win 2 games in a row at home in a year. So I don't think they're going to win. I think they're going to draw. And Burnley are in good form with that new attacking midfielder that they have.
Cornet.
The only African player in Burnley's team.
Cornet.
There you go. He's a baller. I think he's going to come in and he's going to bag a goal. And on the other end, you're going to have Brentford getting a goal and it's going to end 1-1. But what do you think, Samuel?
I think this is going to be the most ugliest game to watch in the Premier League this season. Okay, if you watch the game, whoever watches it is going to watch this game. I pray for you. Your eyes don't bleed. It's going to be terrible football. I'm going to go with a terrible scoreline. Brentford 1, Burnley 0. That's what I'm going to go for.
There you go. Someone agrees with you. Mo.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it simple. I think it's going to be a long-ass game to watch. And I didn't even know about the injury or anything, but I still think Brentford, based on what they've shown in terms of momentum, they are the strongest side in my opinion. And I want Burnley to get relegated. I'm not even going to lie to nobody, man. I hate Burnley. And so, yeah, 2-1 Brentford, and I hope it happens.
Everyone's hoping Burnley gets relegated. Alan, before we go to Hussam.
Man said not me. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Who said not me?
Me. Listen,
Igal, remove this guy from the studio right now.
It's good.
Remove this guy. Remove him.
What's your defense?
Yeah. Give him 10-second timeout for that statement right now. Just give him. This guy, Akhi, don't even get me started.
Listen, the alternatives are worse, man. There's worse alternatives.
No, the alternatives are not worse, man. Give me Nottingham Forest. Give me Wigan. Give me anyone. Just get Burnley out of our Premier League, man.
Yeah,
I can't stand that football club.
So what's your prediction, Hussam?
My prediction and what I want to happen is Brentford win. I will support everyone against Burnley this season except Man United and Chelsea and City for title reasons. Besides that, 16 teams I'm supporting against Burnley. Arsenal, Tottenham, whoever, I'm supporting against Burnley. I need Burnley to get relegated. I need them to get liquidated, never come back to this division. I hate them. I hate Sean Dyche. I hope he fucks off to Scotland and manages in that league and we never see his face ever again. The most disgusting football you can ever watch on TV. And I agree with Samuel for once. It's going to be the most boring game this entire week. Brentford 2, Burnley 1. Hopefully Brentford win 4-0, but I'm not that crazy in it. So 2-1 to Brentford.
Right.
And Alan, end us off.
Okay, so Hassan's probably going to go off on one here because I think Burnley are going to win this game 2-1. I really do. So I think they're getting slightly better each week. Brentford play really good football at home, away from home. They're coming against the Burnley team who are going to be physical. And I just think they're going to have a bit too much.
This is why you bottled this, Alan.
So it's going to be a 2-1 Burnley win.
Okay, now let me lay the ground. After putting the gauntlet down on Manchester United on that Sunday night classic now, and they put 5 on them. Hussam, you want to sing it? I got 5
on it. Wish we can play you every week. I got 5 on it. Man, who gives a 5? Why is NEEKS hiding? Why is NEEKS hiding? Get NEEKS' ass in here right now. We'll speak about that game later. Anyway, we gave them 5. We pulled up to Old Trafford and made them, just destroyed them. I just want to say to all Man United fans, all the suffering you're going through, the tears you cry at night to your pillow, everything. Just remember, Liverpool Football Club caused that. We came to your stadium. We gave you 5. Ferguson was crying and then Dalglish was laughing. Whoever was the cameraman, I hope his wife gave him the night of his life when he went home. Because when you go to Ferguson crying and then you go to Dalglish laughing, that is it's worth its weight in gold. That's like incredible. We went to them, and you know the best part, after we scored the 5th goal, we were just hanging out at Old Trafford like it's Stanley Park across from Anfield. Like we were just hanging out, passing the ball left and right. Trent was trying shot. Like we were just enjoying ourselves, man. And if Oli doesn't get sacked after a 5-0 loss at Liverpool, then he's never gonna get sacked. So it's just how it goes, man. Oli's at the wheel. I'm the biggest Oli supporter, and for the first time in history, when I do a watch along for Man United Tottenham, I'm gonna be supporting Man United goals. Whenever Man United score, I'm gonna go like, yes, Man United scored. I'm the Oli in leader of the cult. So anyway, speaking of Liverpool against Brighton, whenever Liverpool play Brighton or City play Brighton, at the end of the day, Graham Potter, fantastic manager and everything, but they always play into our hands because of their style of football. If I was predicting City against Brighton, I'd say the same things. They just play too like expansive attacking football, and we're gonna smoke them by 3-0. I think Mo Salah scores as well, tying Vardy's record for goals. That's it. I'm done. Well, you want me to cook them more?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Alan?
I've gone for a 3-1 Liverpool win. I think Liverpool will dominate the game. I think Brighton, because they caused Man City problems, they got a goal in them. They play good football, but I think Liverpool will have way too much for them. So it's going to be 3-1.
Sharky went 1-0 Brighton. That's kind of...
Sharky, I'm coming for you, bro. I'm coming
Everyone,
for you.
give me your predictions. What do you call it? Mo, what are you saying?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, Hussam. I thought what you lot did against Man United. I predicted it before. Remember, we spoke about it on the space, and I said you're going to smoke them today. But I was angry with the second half. I can't lie to nobody, man. You lot scored a 5th goal and then just said like, "That's it, man. We're just gonna have some training here. We're gonna pass the ball about." But all I was thinking is, you guys can go to double digits, and you lot showed them mercy, bro. No way would I have shown them mercy in the same spot, man. No way. But honestly speaking, I think Liverpool are in a very good place, exactly like how I thought they would be. I thought they would be title contenders. They're showing exactly why. And Mo Salah is having the time of his life. What a player he is. Very special player. But in this game, I'm not going to disrespect Brighton. I don't think it's going to be necessarily like the easiest of game in terms of just, scoring past them like Man United let goals go past them. I think it'll be very much a game where Brighton is going to try their very best to not concede. But I can still see Liverpool scoring goals here. So I've gone with a 2-0 win to Liverpool. And I think Liverpool are obviously going to be the stronger side. They're playing at home. I just think they have a better momentum than Brighton does.
Alan, take it away.
I've already done it.
He's taken it away. Samuel.
Oh, shit.
Are you saying Samuel is irrelevant in this? Wow.
No. I forgot. Alan already went.
I'm just kidding, Samuel. I'm just kidding.
By the way, I
It's
just put
so
NEEKS and Patrick's predictions in the chat, just so you guys know. Check the chat to see everyone's predictions. Samuel, go ahead.
Samuel, the only reason I did you like that is because you want Burnley to win. So this is why exactly.
Well, but I had
everything that comes to you.
Brentford.
Samuel, take it away. I'm saying 3-0 Liverpool personally. I feel like this game is irrelevant. Liverpool's just going to win it. Mo Salah's going to get a hat-trick or 2 goals. My
Triple captain him.
Amazing, and I keep it moving. And Liverpool's title hopes just look more and more likely as long as Chelsea don't drop points. Chelsea are still going to be first place though.
You know what? Liverpool are going to be on pace. I think they'll score 100 goals this Premier League season. They're on pace to do that. I think I'm going to go with a 3-0 Liverpool win. All right, it's going to be a far harder game than it was last Sunday against Man United. But I want to have Mo Salah carrying on his form and getting a brace, and I'll probably give the 3rd goal to a Van Dijk getting a header. So I'm going to say 3-0 Liverpool.
Okay.
You have earned my respect back, Samuel. Big up.
There you go. Sohan's asking us to sing Oli at the wheel. Not yet, guys. We're not talking about United yet.
I'm just waiting for NEEKS, to be honest. I'm here only for NEEKS.
Showing up. I don't know what's going on.
Go with it, man.
Someone messaged him on
He's
Twitter.
shaking, guys. He's not covered in it.
Man City versus Crystal Palace. I'm going to tell you guys this. That Manchester City performance versus West Ham, in comparison to their performance versus Brighton, that last 15 minutes, Brighton took it to them. West Ham at times took it to them. But realistically, I don't think Crystal Palace have enough to get anything from this game. I think it's going to be a smoking, like 3 goals or 2 goals. But you know what? I'll be nice. I think Crystal Palace will just lose by 2 goals. Crystal Palace 0, Man City 2. So I'm going for 2-0 win to Man City. And also Patrick has gone for 3-0. And guess what? NEEKS has also gone with the exact same score as me, 2-0. So what do you guys say? I'll start with
I'm
you.
going to go for a very high scoring game. It's going to be, I'm going to say Manchester City 5, Crystal Palace 2. That's what I'm going to go. I'm going to go balls out with this one. I think every time these two have played each other so many times, and guess it's always been an entertaining game, you know. These two, with Royal Heads, I think when Palace came beat City 3-2 at the Etihad, and then City beat Palace by like, I think 1-0 to win the league. I think just by this much they crossed the line, beating Palace. But listen, it's going to be entertaining. I think City are seeking out vengeance after they went out to their cup on Wednesday night. So I'm going to go Man City 5, Palace 2. Palace are a great vibes team, but they ain't got enough to beat Man City.
Mojo,
what do you think this is? Everton Watford?
No, listen, I see something coming like this. Listen, I see a scoreline like Everton Watford coming at least every week now.
Samuel, I wish you were with us every week because you'd be in last place, Loki. Anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, the idea is to get the exact result, not just whether you...
No, I think that's going to be the result. I actually
Okay. Mojo, what are you saying?
Yeah, there's not really a lot to say here. I think Man City are too strong for Palace, and I'm predicting a 3-1 win to Man City. I think Palace are capable of getting a goal. I think with Wilfried Zaha also coming back, the team should be looking stronger than before. And I generally do feel like this team is getting stronger from a performance perspective, but they're just not getting the right results. So I want to give them credit. They can probably get a goal against Man City if they play it right. But generally speaking, defensively, I think Man City is one of the best teams when it comes to penetrating teams. And honestly speaking, I just don't see Crystal Palace stopping them. So yeah, 3-1 Man City.
Okay, just because we know Husam's predictions are always mad, we're going to let him go last. But Alan, what are you going with? And people, why are you liking there's 72 people in the chat. Husam, I have to put you full screen.
Listen, people, let me explain something to you. The like button is free. Everyone, right now, this very second, smash the like button. Don't just press it. Do this to your phone. Smash the like button right now. Click like. There's 72 people watching. We're not asking you for anything that's pay money. It's free. Smash the like button right now, man. Smash the like button right now, this very second. Anyway, go on, Alan.
Alan, go ahead.
I don't know how I can follow that. Yeah, it's simple.
You all trust them to smash the like button, innit?
Yeah. Yeah, smash the like button. There we go. Not as much passion as Sam, but there we go. Yeah, 3-0 Man City. I don't see Palace doing much. I just think it depends. Man City, if they want to go for it, then it could be even more. But I just hope they just, like to keep the ball and just go for an easy 3-0.
Okay, Husam, take it away.
My prediction for this game is Man City 1, Crystal Palace 1. I feel like Palace are Man City's bogey team. I've seen them do it before to stronger City teams with the likes of Aguero and company, etc. Palace sometimes just do this against Man City, like the same way Tottenham Hotspur are in the league to just beat Man City. Crystal Palace are in the league to literally just ruin Man City's title, the hopes. That's what they do every single season. So I'm gonna go for 1-1. I think this is one game where Man City are just going to get so frustrated, and you're going to see City fans asking for a striker after the game. But I think this probably ends in 1-1. That's genuinely, I think Palace should house a point from the Etihad.
Didn't Palace once ruin your title hopes too?
No, because when they beat Man City, we won the league.
Okay.
Alan, do you know what winning the league is, Alan? It's where you win the league. And you lift the title at the end. That's
white
game. So there you go.
1 second. This time I'm gonna go Mojo, then Alan. Mojo, go ahead.
And I'm gonna keep this simple, man. Newcastle is a bogey team, but that boginess ends flipping on Saturday, man. We are not allowing this shit to continue. This team doesn't even have a manager. They have billionaire owners, and flipping out, they have money. But before that happens and before they build up this team, we need to give them a humbling. We need to beat this boginess. And generally speaking, I think we can keep a clean sheet here. So I'm going with a 3-0 win to Chelsea. And hopefully we don't concede. But if we concede, I am pissed. I'm not going to lie to nobody. But yeah, 3-0 Chelsea win.
People in the chat, what's your prediction for the Chelsea game? 3-0, 2-0, 3-0. Alan, I think you went with a similar scoreline. Explain why.
Yeah, 3-0 are just Newcastle are awful. Any team that loses them this season, need to have a long, hard look at themselves. They've got the money and they're going to come good in a couple of years. But for them this season, it's getting to January to add people to the squad to be able to survive. Because if they don't survive, then it's going to put them back another 2 years, like coming back from the Championship. So for them, Newcastle, it's all about not getting too far behind, because at the moment I just see them getting relegated this season. I don't see them doing much, and then they'll come into their billions and they'll be like about 6 seasons time champions. So yeah, until then, Chelsea
just to let you guys know, NEEKS went with the scoreline of 2-1, right? Patrick went with the scoreline of 3-0, just like yourself and Mojo. I went with 2-0 personally. I feel like 2-0 is still a fair result, and I feel like it's just going to be a situation where Chelsea don't get that third goal, but they still beat them convincingly. What about yourself, Samuel?
I'm gonna go. Chelsea's gonna keep another clean sheet. I'm gonna say 2-0 Chelsea win. You know, when the adds to his Golden Glove season, which he's probably gonna win. But I'm gonna agree with Alan that, you know, Newcastle is so bad. They need to stabilize the ship right now, because the way they're going, they could get relegated. You know, they can sign all the players they want in January, but if the players don't gel, if they don't get the right coaching, they're in big trouble. So as of right now to January, just maximize as many points as possible. Just get to January, get into a good position, probably 17th, 16th until January the 1st. But you know, they're just so awful right now, and they got no coach. It's gonna be an easy win for Chelsea, 2-0.
There you go. And then Hussam, once again, take it away.
4-1 to Chelsea. I think Chelsea absolutely smashed Newcastle. The only thing, I'm just gonna give Newcastle a goal because they are at home. And sometimes, like as Mojo knows as well, sometimes like the home crowd at Newcastle just pushes in a goal somehow. So I think this is just going to end 4-1. I think Chelsea absolutely smashed them. The only question I was asking myself was to go, should I go 4-1 or 5-1? But I just gave Newcastle a bit of respect, so I went 4-1 for Chelsea.
Mo, that Norwich game, was that a mirage? Could that happen again, 7-0 to Newcastle? Or is that just Newcastle? Norwich is just too bad.
Bro, I just think Norwich, they just did, honestly, like everything they did just didn't, like, we rattled them from the first minute. And I'm not even talking about like goals. I'm just talking about the fact that they weren't even allowed to implement the way they play. And the fact that we were able to press them, gain the ball from them so easily, the fact that there was so much space, and oh my God, like in terms of pressing, they could do nothing. Their front three was basically half asleep. And generally speaking, it felt like we played the rest of the team. So the fact that it was a home game also helped. But honestly speaking, seeing Chelsea score 7 goals, it's been a while, man. Like, I can't lie, I was very happy.
Okay. This is the game that is the swing game. This is the game that everyone picked different scores, different score lines. The person who gets this right is going to be the one this is going to be the game that changes a lot for us. So personally, I can look at this right now. I'm looking at everyone's predictions, right? And I can tell you right now that there's different scores for pretty much everybody except for 2 different scores. So I've gone with a Southampton win and a clean sheet, 1-0 to Southampton away at Watford. I know it sounds illogical, but I've just gone with Southampton they've got their captain back in James Ward-Prowse. They've been playing well over the past couple of weeks. Watford have just come off the back of smashing Everton, but I feel like Everton are just in a bad run of form. And personally, I'm going with Watford to lose 1-0 to Southampton, and that's my prediction. I'm going to go tell you Patrick's prediction. Patrick went with a 2-1 to Southampton, and NEEKS went with a 2-2 Southampton and Watford draw. Let me go to you first. Samuel. What are you going with?
I'm going to agree with everyone in the comments. It's going to be Watford 1, Southampton 1. I don't see a lot separating these two. It's an even balanced game. You know, of course, Ranieri came in with a 5-2 win and after losing his first home game 5-0. I mean, Southampton, both of these teams could realistically go down this season as well if it weren't for Norwich being so terrible. But yeah, I don't see anything separating these two. It's 1-1. Boring game as well.
Okay, Hussam, I'm going to start with you this time. What do you have?
Watford 2-1 win. I think the win against Everton gives them a bit of momentum. Watford can't keep a clean sheet to save their lives. Like, they cannot keep a clean sheet, so Southampton are going to score in this game. James Ward-Prowse is literally James Milner with free kick ability. I just don't see the hype with him. So that's genuinely James Ward-Prowse. So I'm going to go 2-1 to Watford in this game.
There you go. I'm going to go with you, Alan. What are you saying?
I've got exactly the same scoreline. I know they lost 5-0 to Liverpool, but then I think Ranieri's going to get them playing good football. They smashed Everton, and at home, the first game at home after Liverpool, the fans are going to, especially after Everton, they're going to be well up for it. I think it'll push them over the line. Southampton are really weird really weird team to predict for, because one week they'll lose, then they'll win, then you'll think, okay, they're going to lose, they'll draw. They're just really weird. So they'll probably fuck me over this time as well and draw. So, but I'm going to go for a 2-1 Watford win.
And this is why Mo is now raised up the ladder. Mo, if I don't get my result 1-0, I want it to be 2-1. So you get the 3 points because Southampton win and I still get the 1 point. Go ahead, Mo. What are you saying?
Yeah, man.
We setting up.
2-1 Southampton for me, man. I feel like Watford are definitely improving. I can see that Ranieri is turning them into a quick transition team. I feel like defensively they are a bit suspect for me at the very least. I think any team that is able to press really well, any team that is able to actually put their chances away, I think there's potential there. Whilst I'm saying that, I know Redmond missed one of the craziest chances I've ever seen last week, but it is what it is. I generally
Guess who's here?
And real,
No way.
Okay. Just in
Switch
time.
your camera on right now. Confront your enemy right now.
Just in time for the United Spurs game. But let my guy finish his.
We just want to talk, bro. We just want to talk. Don't worry.
We just want to talk.
But
we just want to talk, NEEKS.
Are you going to come on camera, NEEKS?
No, let him.
There's no camera today. My camera's not working, unfortunately.
Oh, that's such a cop-out. Be a man and switch on your camera. Be a man. Be a man right now. Switch on your camera.
Don't you remember we used to chat to girls on MSN and like, my webcam's
No, NEEKS. I don't remember because girls didn't used to reject me like that. Switch on your camera.
Sure.
Switch on your camera right now. Be a man. I had to take it for 20 years. This is your time to take it. Switch on that camera right now.
I give him a high five, bro.
NEEKS, we need to talk about your team leaking.
NEEKS, we only want to talk.
Hey!
I got 5 on it. Wish we can play you every week.
Goals like no man's business, bro.
You can't see me. My time
Ole's at the wheel.
Tell me how good does it feel? We got Pogba, McTominay, and Fred against Liverpool. We shit the bed. Come on, man.
can't see me. My
Oh
time
my
is now.
God, bro.
Put up the 5 sign, Mojo. Put up the 5s and look at this United lover.
Okay,
5
Steve,
sign,
man.
man.
Time is
5. We gave you 5, man. Hi, NEEKS. How are you? We gave you 5 in second tier, NEEKS.
Let NEEKS go first. NEEKS.
No. Let me just say, NEEKS, I swear to God, bro, when I'm saying this, please understand why I'm saying it, right? You were lucky it's only 5-0, bro. I swear, bro, that second half, they converted on you lot. You were lucky it was 5.
Wait, sorry. Is this Mo?
Yeah, it's Mo, bro. I'm
When's
back.
the last time Mo's been here? He wants to come back for Man United get slapped.
It's been a while, bro. It's been a while. Look, I want to say the reason I came back is to like obviously take the piss with this, but not really. That's the reason I've come back is I'm top of the table, bro. Like I've been up of the table. I was like, yo, I gotta show face, but at the same time, seeing Man United lose 5-0 was one of the funniest things ever, bro.
It was so beautiful, Mojo, wasn't it? It was so beautiful.
Fully
It was
expected.
so beautiful. Imagine we went to Old Trafford and gave them 5 in missionary. Like we didn't even have to try. Like it was just the regular shitter. We gave them 5. Imagine if we were actually trying. Like that game could have ended like 12-0. You know.
Let's hear his analysis of the game because
NEEKS, what's NEEKS gonna analyze? Hi, NEEKS. How are you doing, bro?
What analysis? We all watch the game.
I know, NEEKS, you're surrounded.
NEEKS, analyze the game, NEEKS. Analyze the game.
We lost 5-0 at home to Liverpool. That's it.
The biggest rivals.
I said that's it. No. Talk about the.
No, we need analysis, fam. Analyze the game. Tell us what happened.
Very well, bro.
5-0 to your biggest rivals. 5-0. That is embarrassing. Sorry. If that's anyone, right? Like League on said,
guys,
Alex
you notice
Ferguson.
that? You notice that? That's itchy head. You get itchy head when you don't know what to say.
No, NEEKS, I haven't.
John, why are you removing him from full screen, man? He needs to answer the question. Put him full screen. Answer the question.
Listen. This
One
could
second,
be me
Sam. You'll
in 2 weeks'
remember
time.
you lost
I don't
8-2 to Man.
condone
You
this
lost
behavior.
8-2 to Man
You're
United.
going back
Remember the
10
big
Look
years,
at this
Alan.
United
Alan, you're
defender,
going
man.
back
I've
10
had enough
years.
of Alan,
So
man.
it's 10
I've
years.
had this guy
We're
just
talking about
defends
guys,
United
guys.
all the time.
Everybody.
Listen, Alan, you need to realize United always disrespect Tottenham. Ferguson said it's Tottenham in it, and they came back and gave you 5. So don't do
Oh,
that,
wait,
man. This is
Hassan, I was enjoying the 5-0 win. I was enjoying the 5-0 win
yes,
last week.
there
as
you
well.
go. This is their
Exactly.
time to suffer. We need
No,
to ruin
but-
their life.
Well, if
Forget
you don't
Arsenal.
stop
I've
speaking,
put them in their
if you don't
place.
stop speaking and allow me to speak, then I might.
Okay, go on, speak.
All
Go
right,
on.
go for it, bro. I have a question for you afterwards, but carry on.
After I finish speaking, there are no questions. I will have summed up everything.
Yes,
you
there are
did.
questions. This is
Can
a
I
Q&A.
ask a question now, then?
Go on then.
All right, I just want to know what happened to world-class Luke Shaw.
Well, clearly, when Ronaldo told him to stop eating desserts, he wasn't listening. That's all I can say on that one.
All right,
That's all
all
I can
right.
say on that one.
What about no GPS Harry Maguire? Where did he go?
Listen.
He was lost out there, bro. I want to understand.
Listen.
Put NEEKS on there.
We've had bad losses. You know, we lost 6-1 to Spurs last year. We've lost 6-1 to City back in 2012. We've even lost 5-0 to Chelsea. This is back in the late 90s, early 2000s. 5-0, I think Newcastle beat us. We've had it all.
Yeah.
But this is as bad as it gets because, you know, at some point in history, you're probably going to lose a big loss to one of your rivals. You hope it happens at Anfield. Like you go there, bad day at the office, let's get back on the coast, go home. They came to Old Trafford and I was going to say they battered us, but as you said, they didn't really have to get out of first gear. Liverpool didn't play well, and I'm not saying that.
Keep him full screen,
Let me
man. This is the time where he answers for his sins for the next 20 years. Keep him full screen, man. Go on.
Liverpool didn't play well, and it's not a slight on Liverpool. I'm not saying they had to, but they didn't have to. After the Bruno chance in like the second minute, Liverpool was just walking through our midfield, walking through our defense. It was as bad as it gets. It was embarrassing. As you said, it could have been more. I think you took your foot off the gas in the second half after 5-0 on the red card. I think there's an element of, I think the defense probably said, listen, guys, attack. You got your goals. We need to make sure we get our clean sheet. And that may have played into the part that we're not going to go gung-ho for 6, 7, 8, for example. But, yeah, it could have been anything. When Pogba got sent off, I was already fearing the worst. We were 5-0 down. I really feared the worst. I thought 7s. We could see 7s. It was bad. It was terrible. It was awful. It was a bad day, a bad weekend, a bad week. And this is going to live, I wouldn't say live long in our history. It's going to live forever. This result doesn't disappear. Someone mentioned earlier 8-2.
Sing that song though.
That we beat Arsenal. But yeah, that was 10 years ago, yet we still speak about it now. We lost 6-1 to Man City. That was 10 years ago, yet we still speak about it now. Unfortunately, this is going to live on. And I just hope that sometime in the near future, in my life, we can deliver Liverpool a beating like this. And we can have something on them because
What's the sound doing?
Play music. Please stop that.
This is bad.
I'm just playing Titanic music while he's speaking, innit? I'm just playing the Titanic theme song.
You could get it copyrighted.
Because the ship has crashed, innit? Like that. This is not a copyright song. Don't worry about it.
And the thing is, like,
let him finish.
What the worst part is that losing to Liverpool is always terrible. But you think, all right, that was the final straw. If losing 5-0 to Liverpool at home is not the final straw, I'm talking about in terms of the manager. If losing 5-0 at home to Liverpool is not the final straw, whilst you're sitting in, I think, 7th in the league, 1 winning in 4 games. No, I don't know. I don't know where it is. 1 point in 12 out of 12 or some nonsense like that. Yeah. 1 clean sheet in 20. If that is not the peak to say, you know what, something needs to change, then I don't know what needs to happen. Like, if 5-0, it doesn't get worse than 5-0 at home to Liverpool. So where do we go from here? And I can't answer that question.
Can I just ask who put L on the screen, bro? Like whoever did that, don't just know I saw that, bro. Someone put an L on the screen. Why would you put an L on the screen?
Oh, is that what that was supposed to be?
That was illegal. That was illegal.
That was evil, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was actually evil, bro.
Listen, there was an L and there was Titanic music. Like I was just waiting for the tears from me. Like
no, listen,
it's no tears. It's no tears. Like now, I'm actually 1 second ago. Sorry, from about 3-0, maybe, definitely 4, but maybe even 3. I was just kind of numb. Like I didn't know whether to laugh. I didn't know whether to cry. I wasn't angry. I was just sitting there like, what the hell is going on? You know, you just watching. You're like, it's not half time. We're 4-0 down. Like there's actually 45 minutes left to go. Yeah, I've been numb ever since. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay.
What do you have to say?
It's
Look
okay.
at it this way, bro. It can't get
Sending
anywhere.
you virtual hugs and love, man. Sending you love, man.
We have to look past that game and now look forward.
Yes.
All you're going to be in charge versus Spurs.
Yeah. That's a definite. I think he's taken the press conference already, so that's a definite.
Okay, so what's your prediction?
But this is gross negligence because now they're saying he has 3 games to save his job. We've had him for 3 years, come out to 3 years. You should have been able to make an assessment over the last 3 years. If that's how long it took, if you say I needed a full 3 years to do it, fair enough. You're slow, but fair enough. If you need a full 3 years to assess whether he's good enough or not, why should 3 more games change it? You should know, well, even if he loses the next 3, I still trust him because I know he's the right man. Or even if he wins the next 3, I know he's not good enough. Sack him anyway. What does 3 games prove? Absolutely nothing. And that's the worst part about all of this, because when Ollie said we've sunk to the lowest, we have sunk to the lowest, but I don't actually know if we're going to rise. We might actually remain here for a long time because people whose job it is to actually get us back going in the right direction, they are not acting. So
can I play Titanic music again? It sounds so much better.
No, he's going to be
No, you know what you need to play? You need to play the world's smallest violin, because when we're losing every single game.
Exactly, man. This is just this is like people expect us to feel bad for Man United. I don't feel bad. I want Man United to get liquidated, not just.
Listen, I don't want you to feel bad.
Guys, let's look forward to. Let's look forward to.
Let's look at this first. I want you to laugh and lap it all up. Because when, you don't want to get liquidated because Liverpool will be irrelevant if Man United wasn't there.
That's cap. Liverpool will always be irrelevant.
So when we return, I am going to remember everything. All of your smiles. Only Alan is safe. Nobody else is safe.
I told you Alan is a Man United lover. That's first of all. The second thing is NEEKS. The second thing is NEEKS. You know who you sound like?
Alan
you sound like me 15 years ago. When we were like, Liverpool are going to be back, and when we're back, and look how long it took, 15 years.
But here you are.
NEEKS, by the time it's 2035, if you're going to be on YouTube, then like we're still doing collaborations, then I'm going to tell you, Man United are back.
Guys, let's get back to this game.
I want to go first on this game.
I'm going to go. We're going to beat Spurs. We're going to beat Spurs. And Ollie should still lose his job. And you say, well, at least he went out on a high. His last game wasn't a 5-0. Unfortunately, we're going to beat Spurs. He's going to stay for another game. And then it's 50-50 against Atalanta. And then we're going to lose to Man City. And then he's going to lose his job in the international break. And we just wasted 3 more games. But I think on this weekend, we're going to beat Spurs 2-1. Because, we are bad. But so are they. So,
Okay, so NEEKS went with a 2-1. Anyone else go with a similar scoreline? Mo?
Yeah, I'll go on Man United. 1-0 Man United. This is going to be it's going to be a boring game as well. It won't be good to watch. The El Sacco, this game is being branded. I think looking at who's worse right now and who's worse off is Nuno and Tottenham. United should have the talent and the squad players to get them the 3 points in this game. So 1-0 Man United.
Okay, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I've gone for a Spurs win. I'm the only person here that's gone for a Spurs win.
You supporting Spurs?
I think Spurs. No. I'm the thing is, I'm trying to win points. I'm trying
Neeks, I see what you're doing. Yeah, I
I'm
see
trying
what you're
to.
doing.
I'm not a betting man, but if I was putting money on this game, I was gonna put money on Spurs to beat Manchester United if Ollie's in charge. So did Patrick. So me and Patrick both went 2-1 to Spurs.
But Patrick's team lost to Spurs, so of course he's going to say that.
Yes, and Patrick is in
everyone
last
else-
place in the predictions table.
Everyone else here
that's
is
not
going
a
for
good
Manchester
sign.
United win.
I think
Yes, I went for 3-1. By the way, there's a typo, Igal. I need you to correct that. I meant 3-1. It shows as 3-0. So please put 1 goal for Spurs. I think Man United win this game 3-1. And I'm gonna be honest. I completely disagree with Nix. I think United will beat Spurs. They'll beat Atalanta and they'll beat Man City or draw against Man City. I completely see that happening. Atalanta are the Italian Leeds, expensive football. You're gonna smash them. We went to their away ground last season and gave them 5. When it comes to Man City, Oli has proven before he can beat them. You just frustrate the hell out of Man City. So in this game, I'm going United 3-1. And for the first time ever, I'm actually fully going to be supporting Man United. Like, fully going to be celebrating their goals. Fully going to go like, yes, Ronaldo scores. Like, I'm going to be all in, man. You know why? Because, listen, short-term pain, long-term gain. I know for a fact, if Oli stays, then we have nothing to worry about when it comes to Man United. If Oli leaves, then I'm going to be worried depending on who they get in. If they get Conte, I'm not worried. If they get Poch, I'm not worried. Ten Hag, I'm worried. Zidane, I'm worried. And what's the third guy? Enrique, I'm worried. But besides that, I'm not worried at all, even if they get Conte. So I think this game, they actually win 3-1. And Tottenham Hotspur, like if Man United are dead, Tottenham Hotspur are buried. Like they're underground. They're like, it's over for them. Like, how do you go from Mourinho to Mourinho with a beard and no trophies? I do not understand. Like, what the whole point of sacking Mourinho, every Spurs fan would tell you, the football was dreadful. It was so hard to watch, blah, blah. Then you get someone who plays more dreadful football. So what's the point? Why not go get Eddie Howe or Potter or whoever? So, listen, Spurs are dead. There's going to be 3-1 to Man United.
Okay, last person is yourself, Mo. What'd you go for?
Yeah, I went with a 2-1 Man United win. I generally feel like Man United, these are the types of games they win. I also think Spurs are in a good place, generally speaking. I think looking at Spurs' form, looking at the way they've been playing, I generally feel like they are struggling more. But Man United have a point to prove now. Like going from a 5-0 loss, they will have more motivation to put things right in this game. I think the players in particular for me are what I'm looking at, not necessarily Oli. And I think the players will pull him out of this one. And I think he'll win this game, probably against Atalanta. But the City game is like NEEKS has predicted. I think City will be too good for you guys. But yeah, this one definitely Man United 2-1 win.
Listen, I'm never going to say this again, but I think Harry Kane's going to score a goal. And he's going to go, wee, against Manchester United. Facts. It's going to happen. Anyway,
Harry Kane's in no position to be doing anything like that. Just take
and Harry Kane has a dead personality as well, so he won't do it.
Yeah, no. We're going to lose 2-1 to Man United. This is a thing for Spurs. Dr. Tottenham will see you. So basically that means we always prescribe teams with 3 points. Basically, both really bad teams playing football at the moment with bad managers in charge. So for me, I want us to win, but I expect us to lose because it's what Tottenham always do. And then hopefully we'll get rid of Nuno. Not that I don't think that will happen, but we can get rid of Nuno because I'm just...
This is the best prediction of the night.
No, this is how bad Spurs are at the moment. There's only one team in the Premier League that has created less chances than Spurs on goal in the Premier League, and that's Norwich.
Norwich. Yeah.
Wow. You know, there's another stat with Norwich. There's only one team in the Premier League who has less clean sheets than Norwich, and that's Man United. So, yeah. Anyway, just go on.
So Spurs,
okay, this is a good segue. Norwich is next. Norwich versus Leeds. Everyone has Leeds.
Leeds win. Right? Leeds win.
No, I don't think so. What have I got? I can't remember now.
You have a draw.
1-1.
This will be the game. This will be the game that Norwich pick up 3 points. I might change now.
Leeds are crap.
Are you serious, Alan? Okay, change it. What do you want to change it to?
No. I can't see Norwich getting a win. I can't.
Alan, you're gonna regret it next week if Norwich win.
Okay,
so
Tim is a resident Leeds fan. Tim,
stop playing it safe.
Leeds are currently on a bad run. If Rafinha is fit, I expect Leeds to win. But if Rafinha's out and Leeds continue to play the way they've been playing, I can see NEEKS' result happening, a draw.
I'm going with
the reason why NEEKS isn't top of the table because he makes predictions like this.
Am I above you?
City
Or-
are useless. They're
Leeds, do you want to see what
pointless.
the table is? This
Norwich
is the
are
table.
Yeah,
shite.
where am I on the table?
You're
You're
tied for
below
third.
me. That's where you are.
Tied
You're
third.
tied for third.
Yeah.
Is this? Wait, I'm trying
You're
to
tied
remember.
for third. You have 52 points.
Oh,
Neeks, don't worry. We double checked Igal's
You
shit,
sure?
man. This
You
is
sure the
correct.
maths?
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I
Man,
double checked
no.
the maths 3 times. Don't worry.
You cannot say Norwich are gonna get anything, man. Norwich are just tragic. They're shite, man. Leeds win. Genuinely, there's nothing to say. I want
Mo,
Norwich to
what's
get
your score?
liquidated as well.
Yeah, I said 2-0 Leeds, bro. I think Leeds are winning, bro.
Same result.
Okay. Samuel.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Leeds as well, man. Norwich are just gonna. I think they're gonna finish with at least 10 or 11 points this season because I don't see them winning any game. So 2-0 Leeds.
They're
Okay.
gonna break Derby County's record. Yeah, I'm saying it on
Okay.
camera right now. Clip me. You'll see.
Okay. The shittest team in the Premier League with the Champions League trophy, Aston Villa versus West Ham.
Wow.
Igal
I can't
carries so
believe
much
you're
doing
weight
all
for
this.
Villa.
Igal, we're 8 game weeks in or 10 game weeks in, and you're doing all of this because of Emi Buendia and Emil Smith Rowe. Relax, brother.
Listen,
It's
we
not that deep.
slapped them last week. West Ham is gonna beat them also 2-1.
Yes,
West Ham.
I agree. And Dean Smith needs to get sacked, and he's overrated, and he's not good enough. How are you getting Champions League quality players like Leon Bailey and playing championship quality football? They're genuinely tragic to watch. Mings is genuinely the worst defender in this entire league. Like he's just so overrated. Like if Mings didn't have a left foot, he'd be a bodyguard outside the nightclub. That's literally like Tyrone Mings. No, that's Tyrone Mings. Genuinely speaking, Tyrone Mings is trash. He's shit. He can't defend to suit his life. To save his life. This game is gonna end 2-1.
What happened? What happened to Aston Villa's gonna bop you? I think you guys all predicted Aston Villa to beat us, by the way.
I went Arsenal win. Relax.
One second. Patrick said draw. Alan said draw. Mojo said Aston Villa 2-1. Neek said draw. Okay, so to be fair, only Mojo is the only one that got it completely wrong. Everyone else went.
Yeah, relax.
No,
Why your neck in again?
massively wrong.
All right.
Mojo got it massively wrong.
Wow,
Bro,
Igal, you really are butthurt over Villa.
He's
aren't
not
you?
us.
You
Did you
really
see
are.
Emi Martinez crying? This is the difference between when he plays Manchester United away and Arsenal away.
Oh, so this is
You're
the
so
this
butthurt
wait,
over
wait.
Buendia,
Wait,
akhi.
no,
Relax.
Let me get in this. Let me
This is
get
the
in this.
Let Mo
Buendia.
go. Let Mo go.
No, this is the
No, wait.
Buendia ESR Martinez derby. This is what it's become.
ESR.
Let-
was-
yeah.
Neeks, you're spot on. He's been mad at
no.
Aston Villa since the start of the show. Just
Who's
ever
that?
since
Start
from
the
week
season.
1.
Bro, shall I tell
He's
you man
just
something?
angry at Aston Villa for no reason.
Bro, Aston
Shall I tell you
Villa have
something? No.
fully
Shall I tell you
treated
something,
you
alright?
Arsenal fans, yeah?
I'll tell you something
Fully
right now,
triggered you.
alright? About Buendia. Listen, I was at the match. I didn't even know he was playing until I left. I was
Oh,
like,
look
Buendia
at
was
this
in the
guy,
game.
man.
Really?
Look at this guy.
I didn't
If
even
Emi
know
Buendia played 2 games for you, if he played 2 games for you,
The
your
same
fan
other
would be
guy was
saying
on
he's
the
better than De
The
Bruyne.
same
Other
Well,
thing.
guy
exactly.
Your fan
Other
base
guy
was
was on the
crying
bench. You
out
had
for
Emil
all
Smith,
reason.
bro.
The
This is
same
how
Smith won the
far.
game.
This is how far Arsenal
And
fallen
Muslim
as a
control the
club.
game.
You're making a big thing out of Aston Villa.
Samuel,
You're making a
an
big
hour
fuss
ago
with
when we
Villa.
started the show, you said Ramsdale is better than Kasper Schmeichel, proving
I
our
didn't
point.
say he was better.
So
I
if
said,
Buendia,
as of right now,
listen,
in our team,
Samuel,
we have
relax,
the
relax.
Schmeichel
Let me just say
and
this:
Ramsdale. I
if
would choose
Buendia,
Ramsdale.
Samuel, if he signed for your football club and had 2 good games, you would compare him to De Bruyne. This is just what you do. Tomiyasu,
Oh, sorry, I
2 good games, better than Trent. Tavares, 2 good games, better than Alfonso Davies. Emil Smith Rowe, 2 good games, better than Havertz. This is just what your fan base does, okay?
I mean, that's
So
not that
let's just
hard.
accept who you are. We won't judge you for it. Just accept it. Say we are delusional as a fan base, and that's
How
all
is
you need
it
to say.
delusional?
Can I just make
There's
my
no way
statement?
it's
Look,
delusional.
I'm gonna actually go back to what we need to be talking about. Look, I see a West Ham win. I'm not even gonna lie to nobody.
Same.
Generally speaking, Dean Smith, I have only one big criticism. Why you've gone for this back 5, I will never understand. It never was something you played last season. Last season, your team was playing good football, and you've decided for Chelsea in particular to go this back 5 system, and you've stuck to it like an idiot. Do yourself a favor. If you want your team to actually play, put some wingers on the flipping pitch, bro. Why is Leon Bailey glued to the flipping bench? What's wrong with you? But yeah, 2-0 win to West Ham. Fuck them, man.
Same result as well to me. Same result.
I just want to tell you guys. This Buendia hasn't been the same.
Wow.
Oh my God, this guy's running the agenda, fam.
AFC games.
Oh my God, Arsenal Football Club, you know, big old Arsenal, 13 league titles, running an agenda against a championship player from Norwich.
No,
Okay.
it's okay, bro. Let them. It's where
Okay,
they.
yo.
This is the levels, Mojo. Mojo, you see the levels.
Say,
You see the levels.
It's madness.
guys, after all that bullshit about Aston Villa, I've only gone for a 2-1 West Ham.
Yeah, I've gone 2-1 as well. 2-1.
I've
And
gone
Patrick's gone
1-0 West
2-1.
Ham.
Husam, you've gone 2-1. Neeks, same thing.
2-1.
No.
Okay, Mojo, you went with,
2-0 West Ham.
and Alan.
1-1 draw.
Okay. Finally, Wolves versus Everton. Everton were absolutely shit versus Watford.
Oh, my
I don't know
God.
what happened to them. Personally, I think Wolves are on a good run of form. They've been playing well. The good combination with Hong Chan and
Hwang Lee Chan.
Sorry, what's his
Jimenez.
name?
It's Hwang
How do
Lee
you
Chan.
say his name?
Hwang Lee Chan.
Fine,
Fine,
isn't
fine.
it? Fine.
I completely missed out the Lee part. I
Just say
said
Wang,
Hong
fam.
Chan.
No need to act like, you know, you got a master's degree in Mandarin.
Okay,
Just say
listen.
Wang, bro.
Personally, I have Chang in my fantasy team as one of my 3 strikers, so I like him, and I think Jimenez has been doing good too. I think Wolves are going to win this game. It's just by how much. So I gave Everton a goal. I think Everton is going to score, but I think Wolves are going to win 2-1. What are you guys saying?
You're miles behind me on fantasy. That's what I got to say.
Listen,
This-
this
Are you
game has
serious?
We
0-0
spoke
win
on-
over it.
We spoke on Brentford Burnley earlier, and we said it's going to be a boring game. This is also going to be another boring game to watch this week. It's going to end 1-1. It stinks of a draw, typical. Like Everton score a set piece, Wolves score a set piece, and the rest of the game is just boring as hell. And it's just going to end 1-1. This game is just dead. They call this the dead derby. 1-1.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. It's going to be 0-0, man. It has
I
0-0
think I went
written on it.
0-0.
It could go 0-0, you know, as well. Low key.
Yeah, I think I went 0-0. I think Calvin Lewin's still out, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at why do we act like Calvert-Lewin makes a difference? Someone explain.
Because he scores goals.
Calvert-Lewin is a shorter version of Peter Crouch, born in Sheffield. That's literally
By the
Calvert-Lewin.
way, Neeks.
On the
yes.
feet, useless, can only head the ball in. That's
Neeks,
all he
you're
does.
first. You're first.
Yeah, I
have
know.
30
But
points behind you.
yeah, you're miles behind me, mate.
Only 30 points. Not that bad.
Neeks,
Wow.
too bad you're not as good at predicting, yeah? Too
By
bad.
the way,
Well, I am, innit?
this is my fantasy team for this week.
You have to remember, Sam, I'm a week behind.
Same here.
Excuses. At the end of the year, when I'm holding that trophy up, I don't want no excuses. I didn't tell you to join late. Did I? I didn't tell you to join late.
I wasn't
That's
invited. I wasn't invited.
Okay.
That's Igal's fault then.
I'm
It's
sorry.
not
I'm
my
sorry.
fault.
I'm sorry. Look, let's continue though. I gave them a 2-1. Everyone else, what do you go?
So I gave who a 2-1? Wolves.
Wolves.
Okay. 1-1, man.
Nah.
0-0.
Yeah,
0-0.
1-0. I agree with
0-0,
this, Sam.
man.
1-0.
I've
Yeah,
gone.
boring draw, boring.
I don't
So
like.
everyone's going for a draw.
No, I'm
Mojo,
not.
what'd you go for?
I've gone for 2-1, bro. 2-1
This
Wolves.
is why he's winning this week with me. We
I
got a lot of
do
similarities.
think like, let's be frankly honest, like watching the Watford game back, I have never seen such bad defending from Everton, bro. Like that was so bad on every level. They were getting easily outscored, and transition seemed to hurt them quite a lot. This manager with Wolves is doing exactly the same. I'm just imagining the 3 players from the 2 forwards that you said, as well as Adama Traore. Bro, this team can easily go right through them. But I'll just say 2-1. Keep it humble. Wolverhampton will get the 3 points, man.
People are laughing in the comment section saying Everton losing to Watford. Like, are you guys really rating this Everton team? I'm sorry.
I'm
No.
not-
Everton, it's the same DVD every summer. They can trouble the Big Six. They have a good manager. They won the transfer window, blah, blah, blah. It's the same regurgitated shit for the last 20 years. No one gives a fuck. Everton are irrelevant. Everton are the Spurs of the city of Liverpool. Just there for the vibes. That's all they do. So allow Everton. They're never gonna be a Premier League team to be reckoned with.
Did Corey get injured as well, guys?
Wait, hang on a minute. No, wait. I want to say something, right, about Everton, right? They look at Everton. Everyone was scared of Everton because they got this big billionaire owner, right? They're spending all this big ass money and they still can't break into the top 6. And
Who are they buying with the money?
Newcastle.
Tell
They're
us.
buying
That's
Alex
what I'm
Iwobi.
saying.
They're
Hold on,
buying Alex Iwobi.
Husam,
Who else
let
are they
Mo
buying?
go.
No. There's not really a lot to say. I think this team, as much as they are spending money, I generally do feel like I'm confused and baffled by their managerial settings. I think Ancelotti was really good for them, but obviously since he left, I generally thought they were going to take a step backwards. I respect Rafa Benitez quite a lot as a manager, I'll be honest, but I do generally feel like modern football's really gone away from what he does. and I generally feel like he's doing exactly what I expected, which is to struggle. I think Calvert-Lewin being injured is not really the main thing that I'm focused at. I'm focused on the team's performance as a whole. And generally speaking, watching a Watford team that only Claudio Ranieri was only taken in charge of for the second game, watching them put 5 past Everton was shocking. And it was the manner of the goals that most shocked me than anything else. I think you can lose games, but it's the manner, the way that this team really ripped through them like it was nothing, bro.
Sound like you're talking about Man United, man.
Oh yeah, them too. Put them on the list. But to be honest,
Man United there's no need to talk about them anymore. They just got moved to in a different way. Like
I'm
that
gonna
was
tell you
bad.
right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
NEEKS, were you crying post match? Be honest to us.
I wasn't
Thank you,
crying.
Watford.
Yes,
Okay.
you were.
Yo,
didn't see
people,
me on
let's
Don
end it
Robin.
off. Let's end it off on a good note. NEEKS,
Yeah.
you're gonna lose this weekend,
No.
but Ollie's gonna get
No.
sacked.
No.
We're gonna win, and Ollie's gonna get sacked.
No, they're gonna win and Ollie's gonna stay. You will see.
Yo, you know what I
Crossroads.
think? One thing we have to talk about. Sir Alex Ferguson is a problem now.
Don't believe everything that you read in certain press. Listen, this is what happened. We lost 5-0 to Liverpool. Like, some love that one, isn't it? Sir Alex Ferguson went to Carrington the next day. Those two things are not interlinked. He was supposed to go to Carrington anyway. It just happened to be on the back of a 5-0 loss to Liverpool when Ollie's job was on the line. Ollie took training.
I'm just stretching.
And people said, "Oh, Sir Alex Ferguson was there to protect Ollie." They may have asked him, he may have given his opinion, but he doesn't have the power to decide who is the manager and who is not the manager. He went there for a pre-planned arrangement to go to Carrington, and we happened to be on the back of a loss. People saying that it's Ollie keeping him in the job. I'm not sure what. And if you realize, the people that put that agenda out, when I think it was Simon Stone came out later and said Ollie was there for a completely different reason. He wasn't even there in training. Then the likes of, I'm not even gonna name them name, but the likes of the people that put it out initially were like, "I don't know, we didn't say he was there for a meeting. We just said he was there." I was like, "Oh yeah, but you know when you put it out, you know what you were implying, and you know what people started believing." So, the reality is he doesn't have a decision-making power. If the board and the owners can't make a decision without having to go through Fergie, then they are the problem. Because you're assessing Man United day in, day out, week in, week out. You should be able to make a decision without having to go through Ferguson in the first place. So if that is true, then that just highlights how big the problem is at Manchester United outside of the players and the manager.
Okay, safe.
Oh my goodness.
That was well articulated, guys. Anything else to say?
No, I mean just that on some screen. That's all.
Mo, I'm gonna let you say. Chelsea's just ticking away, getting their points, top of the league. By the end of the weekend, you back your boys to still be top of the league.
100%, top of the league, man.
All right, enough said. And have yourselves a wonderful day, guys. Alan, you already know our teams. Until we get up there, we're not gonna chat shit. But yeah, Hussam, you have yourself a good day. Oh, why did I take you out? I'm sorry. Have a good night, guys.
Discrimination because I'm a Spurs fan. That's what it is.
Everyone in the chat, have yourselves a wonderful night. And,
Have yourself a wonderful night.
and don't
20 times.
forget, NEEKS' channel is in the description. Mo's Twitter handle is right there. Alan's Twitter handle is right there. Samuel's Twitter handle is right there. Hussam's channel, This Is Football, where he does watch-alongs for most of the big games. And
We are all Man United this week.
And I will be doing a
Don't subscribe to Hussam's channel. Dislike all the videos.
I am gonna be supporting Man United this weekend. Yeah, come and watch me support Man United. Come on, let's go.
And guys,
let's go, Man
I'm gonna be doing a Leicester preview tomorrow, where we're gonna actually talk about the game in depth and maybe do a combined 11, because everyone wants to do a combined 11 whenever we play a team that they feel like is close enough to Arsenal where it might be necessary. But yeah, next we're gonna be doing combined 11s with Aston Villa and Watford. It's mad. But yeah, have a good one,
Brighton.
Take your time with it. Take your
Oh yeah, and don't forget Samuel. Peace out, guys. What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new.